You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis is, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. Hey guys, Brandy and Stephanie here with an extra surprise for you today. Today we want to introduce you to a new podcast from Gimlet Media that we think you're going to love, called Motherhood Sessions.
On Motherhood Sessions, psychiatrist Dr. Alexandra Sachs works with women who are struggling with the massive life and identity shifts that accompany motherhood.
In this extended trailer, you'll hear from Julia, a Korean-American woman who's grappling with some identity issues after being raised by a white family and not having much connection to her Asian culture until she has her first biological child.
Keep listening to your special trailer of Motherhood Sessions, but I do want to warn you that there is some profanity and some very sensitive topics.
We hope this honest, compelling conversations resonates with you. And if you love what you hear, you can listen to Motherhood Sessions on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Motherhood Sessions. I'm Dr. Alexandra Sachs. I'm a reproductive psychiatrist who works with pregnant women and new mothers. In our work, we talk about the most confusing and difficult issues that come up when you're a new mom, how motherhood can make you look at yourself in totally new ways. Each episode of this show is like a therapy session I'd have in my office, except these brave women are having these conversations out in the open. Today, I'm talking with a woman we're calling Julia.
I'm kind of what people call the model adoptee. I was a very good kid. I never did anything to make my parents mad. I always wanted their acceptance and approval. And, I never did anything really rebellious. I've lived my whole life like that up until until I became a mom.
Julia was adopted as a baby from South Korea and grew up in a small town on the East Coast with very few people of color. It wasn't until Julia became a mother that she began to reckon with her own childhood. This came in the form of asking questions about how she was raised and where she was from. Her parents were loving, but they didn't acknowledge how she looked different and was different from them. They were white and she was not. Julia knows that her parents loved all of their kids just the same, and they were just trying to make her feel like she fit in. But she also took in the message that she needed to be like them to be accepted by them.
Because of how I was raised, I didn't see myself as Asian. I saw myself as a white person. Mm-hmm. Growing up, whenever I saw other Asian people, that would be like, oh, I'm Asian. Whether it was getting Chinese food at the local Chinese restaurant, because that was the only place that you saw Asian people, I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Did you forget otherwise that you were Asian?
Yeah. I think I just didn't want to be Asian.
When you say you didn't want to be Asian, do you know why?
I think it's because I was raised in I was raised with the belief that being white is better.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Well, it sounds like another way of putting it is that in recognizing that you were Asian, you saw yourself as lesser
yeah.
than, because that was your parents' implied connotation.
Right. It's so complicated.
How does it feel to hear me say that in such a straight line?
I think it's true.
What made you want to look into finding out more about your biologic parents?
Oh, okay. Becoming a mom changed a lot of things for me. Just having kids, my own biological children, really made me see the importance of knowing my history and where I come from. Because my kids are the first biological relatives that I've ever seen. Yeah. And so that was so cool. And even still, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, I look at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, you came for me.
So it gave you a good feeling being biologically connected to them, and you wanted to have that same feeling maybe that you could get from meeting other relatives?
Just made me realize how difficult a decision it must have been for my birth mother to relinquish me. And yeah, I guess you're right. I did kind of want to know who else is out there like me.
There are so many layers in therapy. Despite their limitations, Julia loves her parents, so she's afraid of hurting their feelings by telling them how unseen she felt as a child and how she still feels. On this episode of Motherhood Sessions, Julia and I talk about how to have this conversation and how to prepare for the reaction that scares her the most.
Will they reject me?
Because you've had a lot of love received because you've reinforced. You've mirrored them, actually.
Yeah, I've done everything that I'm supposed to do.
So the question is, if you're a little rebellious by simply telling the truth,
right,
which is that being adopted has in fact impacted your identity and your emotional development. Mm-hmm. If you tell them that simple truth, will it be so disruptive to their worldview and cause them to feel pain and make them want to go away and not love you anymore?
I don't want to lose their love by telling them that I'm searching for my birth family.
You can hear more of this conversation and find out what happened when Julia talked with her mom on Motherhood Sessions. You can find Motherhood Sessions for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. That's Motherhood Sessions from Gimlet Media, available everywhere now.